What up, YouTube? This J Reacts back with another reaction with Tariq Nasheed. And this time he exposes a lying Ugandan tether. We going back and forth about DEI and where he from and all this. Tariq just put him down, then explains, what I'm saying, our lineage about being FBA. So let's just get into this real quick, man. Yo, y'all remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to grow this channel. You know what I'm saying? So let's get with it.
Asian Pacific. God damn it. DEI don't have nothing to do with Black History Month. What are you talking about, man? DEI has nothing to do with Black History Month. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Kush? There was Black History Month way before there was anything called DEI. So what are you talking about?
Bro, you playing some you playing games, you're playing psychological warfare. DEI ended the observation of Black history.
No, it did.
So yes, it did.
How so? And
all agencies do not observe Black History Month anymore.
So that's a lie.
That's facts. That's a fact, dude.
That's not.
That you can go look. That was signed into order by executive order on January 7th in front of the world.
No, it didn't say they don't observe Black History Month. No, it didn't.
Bro, you can go to look on any. You can go look on any government site, and it'll tell you that they do not observe these Black History Month and all these other events.
Does the White House observe Black History Month? They observe it.
The White House, bro, come on. He only did that after the fact when people started to.
No. You talking about the federal government? The White House is the federal government, and on the White House website right now, they're giving props and praise to Black History Month and honoring it. What are you talking about? You go to the whitehouse.gov right now, and it's on there. They're giving props and praise and honoring Black History Month.
Only after backlash. Only after backlash. Only after backlash. Prior to the backlash, they were not observing Black History Month. So if that was to get people like you.
Because there is no executive order saying that there is no Black History Month. There is no executive order. You made that up. You tried to.
I didn't say that there wasn't. He didn't. It is.
You're back, sir. Where's your family from? Where's your family from?
I'm from Chicago. My family's from Mississippi.
Nigga, what immigrant group is your family from? I don't believe that.
I'm an African American. What are you talking about? My family, African Americans. They are descendants of Africans from African countries.
What part of Africa?
Uganda.
All right. When did they immigrate here?
My people were slaves. That's what I'm telling you. What are you talking about?
No, what the hell are you talking about?
They didn't immigrate here. They were kidnapped. Nigga, what do you mean?
What the hell you mean they're from Uganda? Uganda didn't exist at the time during slavery. What the hell are you talking about? Come on, get your lie together.
Bro, look, you playing schematics and all of this bullshit, bro.
You're talking about
DEI, federal government.
Because you just sat here lying, talking about some goddamn Uganda. Uganda didn't exist, and number one, you wouldn't know if y'all came from Uganda, and number two, they would be from coastal places, not no damn Uganda in the center of damn Africa. What are you talking about? Who are you talking to, man?
Listen here, man. You playing this whole FBA bullshit. Y'all play identity.
Oh yeah, you're a tether. Say that. You're a tether.
Bro, y'all playing identity. Y'all playing identity crisis.
Okay, no, you're having an identity crisis talking about some damn Uganda, but you're a descendant of slaves in America.
They've been delineating from us.
Straight. You're a tether. Just say that. You're not from our lineage. You're not foundational Black American. I can tell by the lies you tell. You're not a foundational Black American, sir. That's okay. But don't sit here lying. We know our people. You ain't one of them. And you tried to be slick. I'm a descendant of Africans. I'm a descendant of Africans. Yeah, we caught that. You think you slick. You ain't. We catch your little words that you say, and that's shit tethers say.
No, because I'm not going to play identity politics with you. Yeah, I don't have no identity crisis.
Yeah, you ain't from our identity. You come from an immigrant background. That's why.
Facts.
I'm an American.
Yeah,
First
yeah.
of all. First of all, I'm an American from African descent.
From an immigrant,
What?
from an immigrant background.
Right, whatever you want to kind of play your bullshit.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
listen,
bullshit to a fleeing tether who has to lie and he's ashamed of his immigrant background. Yeah, I ain't ashamed of my background because I ain't got no immigrants in my family.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Y'all immigrated to Chicago. All right. I told
Listen,
y'all. I told y'all when they start talking about a northern city where they from. I told y'all that's a red flag. I told y'all when they play that northern city shit. I'm from Detroit. I'm from New York. Man, Chicago.
my grandmother, their grandmother before them are from Mississippi. I'm from Chicago.
Ain't nobody from no Mississippi. If the dude, you are full tether. You are full blown damn tether. And get your tether.
I don't give no damn.
Yeah. Get your musty ass off here. Let me tell y'all something about this tether class. I put up a video earlier where these Caribbeans. Did y'all see the video I put up on my timeline where these Caribbeans were talking crap? Well, these FBAs. A lot of folks are real pissed off because Foundation of Black Americans is just dominating all the algorithms right now. It's all over the place and they can't control it now. It's a thing, it's a major thing, and they know it. They can't reel it back, so a lot of people are whining about it. So you have these Caribbeans talking about, yes, that FBA stuff, that's a way for them to divide and separate. It's a divide and conquer. Talking all that divide and conquer. And then one of the ladies who's Caribbean, she tried to play this game. Well, you know what? Uh, I think I'm foundational Black American too, because I was born here in America. I was born here. I want y'all to notice that. That's kind of a thing too, where the tethers sit here and say, well, the anchors, because they are first or second gen or whatever, and they were anchored here, they try to say, well, we just like y'all FBAs. We just as American as you. We was born here. Because I've heard a couple of other people who were tethers try to pretend that they were foundational Black American because they were born here. Let me get this shit straight. Okay? Some of the non-FBA people in here with love, but we're gonna get some straightening. Let me get something straight with y'all. For real, for real. Listen, Foundational Black American is a lineage. It's not a location based identity, it's a lineage based. Not just location, just being born in the United States, that doesn't automatically make somebody a damn FBA. It's an ethnic lineage tied to the people who were enslaved here, people who built this country from the ground up. We're talking about a damn bloodline. We're talking about a bloodline. You just can't plop up over here and be like, hey, I'm FBA too. No, it don't work like that. Your bloodline don't go to the foundation of this country. Just like I can't go over to Nigeria and have a kid there and say, hey, this kid is Yoruba. It don't work like that. You got ethnicities and bloodlines. The Foundational Black Americans, we descend from the freedmen in this country. We descend from the people who exclusively built this country and built the United States. Yeah? We're different. Our historical experiences are different. We had a distinct ethnogenesis over here. We developed a unique culture, language, tradition, and worldview, and a spiritual system that we now call Majara over centuries on this land. Our ancestors' bones are in this land. Our ancestors' spiritual energy is in this land. That separates the cultures. You have your culture over there, we have our culture here. Yeah? We have a specific cultural and historic development that happened over here, and that shit ain't interchangeable with niggas. All right, we ain't doing that shit. It ain't interchangeable. You don't get to have stolen valor with what we went through over here. We went through some real shit and survived it, and that's in our damn DNA. That shit is in us. That's why our disposition is different. Our vibe is different. Our aura is different. We earn that. You don't come over here and claim that shit. Yeah? And nobody's disrespecting the colonization that happened in your homeland. Hey, man, we understand. We understand we have different historical struggles and contributions, We built this country from the ground up. We fought in every war in this country. We created these civil rights movements. Created, not started, not participated in. We created the civil rights movement globally, right here on this land. We shaped American culture, and politics, ladies and gentlemen. And many of these people, y'all come over here and y'all benefit from these struggles, but you didn't historically participate in them. It's a big difference. It's a major difference, ladies and gentlemen. And truth be told, and let's really keep it a beam, a lot of these non-FBA people, there's too much secret disdain and disrespect for us. Not all, but there's too many people who come over here looking at it as just another come up, and they have disrespect and vitriol towards our lineage and our ancestry that we don't have. We honor and respect our ancestors. That's why Black History Month, we're propping up George Washington Carver. We're propping up Frederick Douglass. We're propping up Harriet Tubman. We're propping up Sojourner Truth. We're propping up Nat Turner. We're propping up our ancestral heroes. That's why we do movies like Hidden Colors and all of that. And the people who were really against Hidden Colors were the tether classes. I always talk about this. Remember, don't ever forget that. Many of the people who were against Hidden Colors and talking about history were the tethers who said, oh, that's some Hotep shit. These tethers running these blogs, remember, Shade Room, Gossip, the Media Takeout, World Star, none of these people really promoted our films. They promote all types of degeneracy, and all of these websites were run by tethers. These were some of the people who were neglecting our
All I
history
see
and
is
then
Arabs
denigrating
and
it.
Europeans over there
You
in
understand what I'm
Africa.
saying? So y'all don't even have the
I
same
don't never see no
respect
Pan
for
Africans
the
over there.
lineage and the ancestry that made a way for you to come over here and live and thrive. You don't even have respect for that. The same respect that we have respect for it because that's our family. You see? Also, we have so much respect for people's struggle. We try to assist other people. We went to other people's countries trying to help them get it in. We went over to Ethiopia trying to help them get out. We helped out certain African nations get their independence. We were writing some of the charters for some of these African nations, going up to the UN, stomping for them. We had people like Malcolm
Yeah,
X
went to
going around the
Kenya.
world
So
trying to
did.
stump for people,
So
and
was.
Dr. King as well. Nobody was doing that for us.
Mm-mm.
You understand? Our experience is different. You don't get to come over here and try to cosplay and glom onto that as if we are interchangeable like that. No, that's disrespectful to our lineage. You understand? And us acknowledging our lineage, it was not just for some clout. Because a lot of people, now that it's a thing, people are talking about our lineage, now people want to kind of get clout and benefits, and that's a
Yep.
problem.
Yep.
You understand? Now people want to try to cosplay and try to exploit our specific lineage, especially because we're talking about reparations. That's the major thing. Because we're talking about reparations in certain groups, they're so used to coming over here, getting so many things that we fight for. They jump in line to get what we fight for, but damn if we touch anything they do. Because they always talk about this separation thing, but they're the main ones hoarding off into their little enclaves, gripping on to what little pennies that they make. Well, they hold on to them shits tight. We can't touch none of that shit. Your ass sell a plate of jerk chicken, boy, you make sure that dollar don't touch no FBA
Yep.
at all. You sell some Egusi soup, you make sure don't no FBA go near that dollar you made from that Egusi soup you sold.
He
Y'all
look like a
hoard
tether
that
right
little
here
money and
though.
make sure it don't
That
bounce
hairline.
outside of your little immigrant enclave. But you feel entitled to get your dibs in on anything that we create,
Hmm.
even reparations. That's why they're so salty, because we're talking about reparations and they're not included. And there's an entitlement like, oh, damn, why are we separated? You separated. And you're not qualified for reparations because you were not here during the time. Your bloodline wasn't here. You see, we got to get some real straightening going on here. And the Foundation of Black Americans, we have a specific genetic and cultural mixture
Preach.
here on this land, formed by some of the African people who came later, formed by the Black Aboriginal people. So our our ethnicity and our genetics are different. You understand? So that's what it is. So I don't like people just trying to cosplay like that. Because here's the thing, it's okay for people to delineate away from us, but when we say we need to delineate, then it becomes a problem. It becomes a major problem. Let me get my brother Mikal up here real quick. I see my brother Mikal's trying to get in. Let me get you in 1 second. Mikal, hop on in. Let me build on this. Mikal, then I'm gonna get Christiana. Brother Mikal, hop on, sir. Game theory for a unique ethnicity. And FBA family, do not be ashamed to give props and praise to your ancestry. They are praise damn worthy. A lot of folks got a problem with us praising our lineage and our ancestors. You know why? And I don't want to be mean, but they ain't got no damn body to praise.
Facts.
I don't want to be mean. A lot of they just don't have nobody to give praise and props to. In many cases, I'm not trying to be mean. That's where a lot of the vitriol and jealousy and hatred comes from. Who is Myron Gaines going to praise in his damn bloodline? You feel what I'm saying? That's why he's always over here denigrating us when he's around the white supremacists. He ain't got nobody in the Sudan and his lineage to give praises and props to when he had to flee and others like him. But it's okay for everybody to delineate and acknowledge their cultural differences. But when we do it, it's a problem. And you know why?
Big problem.
A lot of that is because of the dominant society. See, the dominant white society, they actually encourage immigrant pride, but they suppress foundational Black American pride. See, the dominant society, they promote the idea that a lot of Black immigrants from Africa and the Caribbean, they are the ones who started that model minority bullshit that they just ran with. I want y'all to understand something. That whole thing about how the immigrants work hard, white supremacists started that bullshit. White supremacists put that battery in their backs. They brought them over here and pulled them to the side and said, "Hey, Tim Buck, um, yeah, I like the way you work. You work so much harder than Tyrone over there. I mean, God, I mean, you just have such a work ethic that Negro doesn't have. I really, I do. Well, thank you so much. I hate that nigga." So they just ran with it. Whereas the white supremacists, look, I'm telling y'all the game here. The white supremacists tried the same thing with us too. They would pull us aside and say little slick shit about African folks, but we would check them because we don't get with white people talking greasy about African and Caribbean people. We don't do that. But
And that's facts right there. Nothing but facts. Let them. We always, because I was in it too. I believed in the Pan African philosophy, but it was only extended from Black Americans to the Caribbeans and to the African immigrants and the Caribbean immigrants. Most foundational Black Americans, we was really Pan Africans because we was all reaching out to the other Black Africans in the diaspora. But all we would get is vitriol in return. And they been on delineation even before we was on delineation. They been delineating from us. Are you kidding me? Yo, FBA stand up. Another reaction with Tariq Nasheed. Giving them that work. Yo, y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, help me grow the channel, get in the algorithm. I'm gonna keep coming with some more videos. Yo, FBA, I'm gone. Peace.